Hey guys, I'm just putting together a little video to show you something quite exciting. I want you to check this out. We're a long way from finishing Asta Alaska season 4, really a long way, but we've started the balls rolling on the next project where we will overland across the world. Woo! Exciting. We're pretty excited about it. So anyway, this week we've been looking at vehicles and I wanted to share those vehicles with you guys, like the sorts of things that we're thinking about and some of the options that we're considering before anyone else in the world. It'll be a long time before any of this footage makes it out into the public, but since you guys are the ones that make our projects happen and enable us to document everything, that I wanted you guys to know it first. So check this video out and come exploring through some buses with me, okay? Cool. This is one of the options. This is Burning Man. So called because it's been to Burning Man and somewhat proved itself as a travel vehicle. It needs a lot of work, as they all do, but it's in a pretty good condition. It's a good starter. We need to strip all the metal, all the rust out, flip it over, work on the underneath, recoat the underneath, install new brakes all the way through, a new engine, new transmission. Basically a lot of work. But this van could be free to us, so it's a good starting point. Just, can we do that? One of the problems we have is that we have a 6-month visa to be here in Canada, which is one of the longer visas that we can get. But 6 months isn't a lot of time when you're trying to make a vehicle expedition ready. As you can see, there's a lot of options and a lot of parts, so this is a really cool place for us to be. Alaska loves it here. Joseph, Uta and Zach are awesome people, so we're really lucky to be able to spend the time here on Vancouver Island, and we're excited to come back next spring after we finish season 4 of Asta Alaska and start working on the next project, and we're going to film all of that. That'll be season 0. You're kind of getting a bit of a preview today of what's coming up for the new season that we'll be filming, and then we'll take the vehicle, we'll restore the vehicle, and we'll drive it all the way across the US, across Europe, across Central Asia to India, and then eventually all the way to Australia, living life, making babies, maybe not making babies, just living life on the road. So it's quite an exciting project. It's a little bit overwhelming at this particular moment, but I'm excited, you know. I don't know, I'm excited to see what happens. I just don't want to bite off more than we can chew. Guys, I really wanted to do a live chat from Vancouver Island, but unfortunately the signal at this particular location is really bad and I can't get an internet signal to talk with you. So I'm going to do a live chat somewhere else from our van and talk about the possible vehicle options and just share this video, which I'm pre-recording for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. This is exclusively just for you guys, so you can get a preview of the next project that's kind of starting. It's like early stages. Let's go check out some of these buses. It's so crazy to think that this could be our home. Like, we don't know yet, but like, it's so exciting. Shopping for a new home. Hey, Kombi!
How does it feel in there? Look at the seats.
Yeah, the seats are pretty good. Is that the original material? Or have you guys done that? No, it's not.
The original, which one?
You guys didn't do this, did you? That's not the original.
Yeah, that is. Look, it matches the front. There was 5 patterns available in the 70s, and this is the lighter orangey green one.
This is a very good candidate. We can get this one for like 7 grand, but it still needs a lot of work. 7.5 grand. Needs a new engine, probably a new transmission, lots of rust. The interior is pretty good, but we're going to custom make an interior anyway because it'll be more suited to long-term van living. One of the things that we found with these Westfalias is that, you know, the interiors are very nice and they're very functional and they're great weekend campers, but people didn't live in them full time all the time whilst they were traveling across the planet, and so they're not particularly great for that. So we're going to custom build an interior, something similar to what was in Capito now. Be exciting to share that with you. Also want you to see this disaster. This is not one of the options, but look at this. There was a huge fire inside here, also started from a faulty battery. This is what could have happened to Capito. We were so lucky that this didn't happen. My God, it stinks. This is completely unrecoverable. I'm going to be taking like extra steps to make sure that there's no fuel related fires and no electrical fires in the next project. Oh, that's a scary thought. Hopefully somehow I'm going to be able to seamlessly tie this in, some of this footage together, so that you can have a bit of a sneak preview of what we've got, what we're kind of working on. This is all hush hush right now, guys, so keep it to yourselves. Just wanted to share it with you because, as I always say, without you we wouldn't be documenting all this stuff anyway. So thank you so much for your support. That's a nice one. That's a really nice one. Look at this one, look at this one. Quickly you have to go, but look. Let's quickly look at this one. Split screen would be an absolute dream. Slightly smaller inside, slightly less strong underneath, I think. The suspension's not quite as strong. Oh, it's just so pretty though. One day in the future when I'm not driving across the planet, I'm getting this splitty. The Vanagon, definitely a good option, definitely stronger than the bay window bus, more modern, doesn't quite have my heart in the same way, but a pretty good small form factor camper, and they've proven themselves. They've been around the world already. A little bit more roomy inside too. Just, it's not a bus, you know. Then we step up. Something a little more modern, T4s, T5s. Yeah, I'm sure they're much better cars, just no. Might as well give me a Sprinter or something else like that, you know. Great cars, great to live in, just not really my kind of cup of tea. This is the one that we're kind of hoping that Capito 2, to be named, is going to look like when we're finished. This is a pretty nice looking bus, but this one's worth about 15 grand. It's all done up and no rust and immaculate inside and out, so that's a little bit out of our price range. One day. So this is probably what our bus is going to look like at some point, completely stripped down. Our future bus that we haven't yet found will be stripped down and bare bones inside, but that will allow us to really custom build everything, rewire everything. You know, it's a lot of work. Did it once in Mexico and it took me 5 months. And we're going to be doing a lot more work this time, so I'm nervous about it, but everything starts with a dream, right?